Hey, what's up? Pat the Trophy Hunter here, and welcome to episode 9 of my Let's Play Gran Turismo 5 series. In today's episode, we are going to play through the Gran Turismo Tarmac King Rally event, which is the final event of the Gran Turismo Rally Advanced series. So I hope you enjoy the content, and if you do, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below. Alrighty, so here we go with the Gran Turismo Rally and the advanced rallies. The final event of these advanced rallies is the Gran Turismo Tarmac King. So for those of you who've watched the previous videos, episode 7 and 8, you will remember that the advanced events are 8 stages of up to 8 kilometers each. And to get gold, you need to have the fastest cumulative time after the 8 stages. So let's see what we get as our first stage. Alright, first stage, 7.27 kilometers. Sectors 1 and 3 seem to be quite simple. Of course, we need race tires on there, or was it sports? Anyways, we need the correct tires, and of course, using our Lancia once again, the best rally card that I have in my garage at this time. Alright, we're off. So these aren't too hard when you have a good car like the Lancia. Just staying on track and not hitting those barriers or getting those 5-second penalties, or too many of them, is key. So already coming up to our first checkpoint, and I seem to be closing in on car number 3. Oh. Okay, I got a penalty here. I was 4 seconds ahead, so that's gonna set us back a bit. So the tarmac events are a bit harder than the snow events, mainly because the road is much narrower. Sorry, but not as hard as the gravel ones, because you get lots more traction on the tarmac than on the gravel. Sector 2 is a bit more technical, a lot of twists and turns. Going way too fast in those corners, I'll need to dial that down a bit. Alright, coming to checkpoint number 2. See how we're doing, and 2 seconds ahead. Okay, so we made up a bit, about 3 seconds. We were behind after that penalty, behind by 1 second, about 1 second. So if I remember the layout of the track well, this last sector should be pretty fast. be careful about those long corners after a long straightaway. See the finish line up ahead. Seem to be catching up to car number 3, so I think we're gonna get a good time on this one. Oh, I thought I was gonna get a penalty here, but I managed to not get one. So 3 minutes, 0.00987, which is good for first place with about 4 seconds ahead of second place. Add to that the 5-second penalty that I got, so we would be about 9 seconds ahead. Not too bad. Into special stage number 2. Those loading times are crazy. Alright, 8.67 kilometers, a long one. And a crazy... Was it the first sector? Super long. I'm not sure if it was first or third. Or last, sorry. And there's some weird straightaways in the middle. Alright, let's go with for stage number 2. Okay, yeah, so it was sector 1 that was crazy, twisty. So let's try and take it a bit easier on this one, not waste as much time slipping and sliding. A bit more cautious here. Try not to carry too much speed into those corners. Especially those ones that go up like that and you don't see what's on the other side. You see I barely hit the barrier here and I got a 5-second penalty, and at the end of stage 1 I hit it really hard and didn't get a penalty. Again with the uphill lined corners. So even with the mini-map, it's hard to tell how much it turns. Gives you an idea, but I find it not always super precise. So the mini-map will give you an idea of the general layout of the track, but it doesn't give you like the incline of the turn, or if it's going uphill or downhill or whatever. And believe me, that plays a lot on how the car handles through those corners. Okay, so I just saw car number 3 up ahead. It does seem a bit far on the mini-map, but it didn't seem that far away on the track. So the sector is really long. A bit of a slip here. I did manage to kind of stay on my line. I think we're at the end of this sector, going into what seems to be a very long straight line. Yep. And we're gonna hit sector checkpoint number 1, right up ahead, and catching up to car number 3. So 7.630 seconds ahead after sector 1. It's really good. I don't know why there's so much dust behind that car. We're on tarmac. The track doesn't seem that dusty. He rams into me. Wonderful. 9.716 seconds ahead now. We just passed car number 3, so we're pretty sure we're gonna get first place on this stage since we passed one of the cars. Yikes. Oh, I got sideways here. Managed not to hit anything. Oh, I just tapped the barrier and got a 5-second penalty. It really sucks. Alright. But we're still in pretty good shape, I believe. Right, finish line is up ahead. And a 4:38.021. I think I'm going to be about like 12 seconds. I have a feeling like it's going to be about 12 seconds ahead. Oh, 5.716. I thought it was much faster than that. Cumulative 9.509 after 2 stages into special stage number 3. All right, special stage number 3, 5.49 kilometers. Let's see how this one goes. So it should be much faster than the previous ones. I think this is the shortest one so far. So if you haven't watched my previous Gran Turismo Rally videos, those events are randomly generated, so you have a pool of tracks or special stages if you want, and they just throw them at you randomly, so you'll you'll most probably not get the same combination of special stages on every attempt. So if you're watching this and hoping to see how I did it as a reference, keep in mind that your combination of stages will be a bit different. Okay, 5.834 seconds ahead after sector 1. As far as I know, it's the only events that are like this in the game. Oh. You see how hard I hit? I didn't get a penalty. So that little dip in the road kind of threw the balance of the car off, and I ended up sliding. But we're still catching up to car number 3. Again, in the barrier. You see I just lightly tapped it. Compared to the other impact, that was nothing. I get a penalty here. Oh well. Alright, into checkpoint number 2? Is that number 1 or number 2? 2.6 seconds. So that penalty really hurt. But the important thing is I'm still ahead. Another contact with the barrier, I kind of get stuck there. But no penalty. Up to the finish line. 2.48, 472. Let's see how we did. Don't feel too good about this run. But we're still in first with 1.533 seconds. And a cumulative of 11 seconds after 3 stages. Alright, special stage number 4. And the halfway mark of this Tarmac King event. All right, 8.10 kilometers. That's two big stages that we get in this run. I think special stage 2 was almost 9 kilometers. This one is 8.1. So hopefully after this we get shorter stages. Not that they're more difficult, it's just takes more time. And you remember you can't save during those events. So if you decide to go for a run on the rally events, you need to complete all the stages. You can't save and come back later. Alright, 3.119 after sector 1. I'm already coming up to checkpoint number 2. To checkpoint 2, 4.506. So yeah, I was mentioning that you can't save. It's the same thing for all the championships as well as the endurance events. Difference with the endurance events is that you're allowed to pit, and during the pit you can save and quit. But I've had situations where it happened to me a few times, once or twice, let's say, that I was running an endurance event and was like 2 hours in, and then for some reason we lost power in my house. Like there was a storm outside or something, and I lost the full 2 hours of progress in that event. So yeah, that sucks big time. So hopefully it doesn't happen to me in these. So far hasn't happened in any of the rally events. Coming up to checkpoint number 3. I'm gonna hit the barrier here again, no penalty. Thank goodness. Alright, 2 seconds ahead. Much slower in this one. And unfortunately, talking about the endurance event, You won't be seeing any of those in this Let's Play series. I have completed all the endurance events that I wanted to complete or needed to complete before recording these. But actually, before I started or decided to do a Let's Play series on Gran Turismo 5, so I get sideways here. And while I'm talking to you guys, got a bit. Let's see here. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, so got a bit distracted. Lost my focus. Alrighty. Okay. I think I see the finish line up ahead after that left-hand corner. Hairpin light. Let's see how we do. So 3:49.818. Which is last place and 5.307 seconds behind. I'm still in the lead, but I lost half of my lead and now only have 5 seconds ahead of second place into special stage number 5. Alright, special stage number 5, 5.73 kilometers. Doesn't seem like a very technical one. I should be able to make up quite a bit of time on this one. Well, as long as I stay off those barriers. Alright, let's go. So far, so good. Coming up to checkpoint number 1. .217 seconds. Wow. Yes. Wow. Nice recovery here. Sorry, I was out of words to explain what was going on. I started sliding left and right. Okay. Very long. Straight away into an easy left to checkpoint number 2. No, not so easy left. Oh, look at how I hit that hard and didn't get held. 3.549. Okay, still in the lead. That's what we want. As long as we're ahead, that's perfect. Seem to be catching up to car number 3. And the finish line, 1 minute 57 seconds, 5:40. good for first place with a 5.403 seconds lead. So this is going to bring us back up to 11 seconds after 5 stages. Only 3 stages to go. Alright, special stage number 6. .32. Oh, that one's gonna be a fast one. Although it is raining, so it's gonna be raining during the event. Seems to have stopped. The track doesn't seem to be wet, although the car in front is that dust or water, I'm not sure. Let's see. Track seems dry enough. It's not slippery at all. All right, should be in for a good time here. Starting to get dark. You can see the stars. We're gonna see a night finale for this event. Alright, 3.408. After sector 1, short sector 2. Okay, now it's raining, and we need to be careful. It's gonna be slippery. See how I almost got sideways here. Oh, actually, that's the finish line. 51.808. Okay, 3.671 seconds ahead, so that's going to bring us almost 15 seconds. 14.809 after 6 stages. Special stage number 7 coming up next. .68 kilometers, a long one. So that's the third long stage we get today. Alright, we're off. We're off for one of those very long stages. Starting with a long straightaway into checkpoint number 1. Three seconds ahead. Good. Seem to be catching up to car number 3. Whoa, way too fast in here. Got sideways, losing a bunch of time. At least I don't hit anything. Don't get a penalty. Weird little bend here. These corners are really weird. It's getting dark. Can't really see that much. It's not too bad yet, but those night events, all kinds of sideways into the checkpoint. It's about 1 second ahead. Definitely gonna lose some time here. One of the good things with those longer events is you can do mistakes like that and make up for it. Okay, so we're 2.5 seconds behind though now, which I kind of expected after those 2 big mistakes I did. Try and make up for it. It's not too bad since we're all almost 15 seconds ahead on the overall time. But it's always better to finish those stages in first place. Interesting little sector here. So twisting left, right, up, down. I feel like I'm super slow through this area. I do see car number 3 up ahead on the mini-map, so it means I'm not that far behind. Ugh, no penalty. Wow. I'm really lucky. For sure, I thought I was going to get a penalty on that one. Okay, I think we're closing in on the finish line. I see it up ahead. So it's going to be 4 minutes and 13 seconds, 378. Let's see. Third place, 2 seconds, almost 3 seconds behind. Not too bad. Overall, we're still 12 seconds ahead going into the final stage of this Gran Turismo Tarmac King event. Let's see. Give me a short one. Give me a short stage. All right, 2.86. Right, that's gonna be an easy one. It is a night stage though, so we're gonna need to be a bit more careful. You don't see very far ahead on those night stages, so you can get surprised by the track, but it seems to be quite straight. Off for this final stage, Gran Turismo Tarmac King Rally event. As you can see, don't see much, and we have that mini-map right in the middle of the screen, so you can't see very well, and they smacked that mini-map right in the middle of the only part of the road that you can see. Into checkpoint number 1. 1.176 seconds ahead. We already see the fireworks up ahead. It's a long straightaway, to the finish line, I think. Yeah, here we go, the fireworks, the finish line. And there we go, 53.751. So 2 seconds ahead and a cumulative time of almost 15 seconds, 22 minutes, 13,775, and we get gold. So this is it for episode 9 of Let's Play Gran Turismo 5, and hope you've enjoyed this rally event. I will see you guys in the next episode.